How's it going, Scruffians? This is Unkempt Minecraft, here with a vlog for you. And yeah, I kind of teased this one on my Twitter a little bit, because I said I had some pretty big news. And I guess I do. You will notice that this thing down here says PG UK, yeah? Okay. I'm just going to explain that real quick. You'll be seeing a lot of that little watermark as time goes on, because I'm very happy to say that I have signed up with Prism Gaming UK, which is a multi-channel network based here in the UK, and they will be appearing on my content a fair bit, and they will be helping me to promote the channel and things like that as well, which is what most networks do. Now, signing with networks does carry a bit of stigma with it, and I've did a lot of research before I decided to join up. So I want to point out a few things as to the reasons why I've chosen to do this. Firstly, I'd absorbed everything that I saw in various videos and articles saying that for a small channel, a network isn't necessarily something that they would need to do or would want to do. On the flip side of that, and one of the main reasons I've signed up is because I'm not in YouTube for the money. As a small channel, you know, there might be a case for not necessarily wanting to sign up with a network right away because they'll take a chunk of what little money you get, and you know that is a fact. That, you know, signing up with a network does mean that a chunk of your revenue from advertising and things like that will go direct to the network. What I will say for Prism Gaming is that their rates are really good. I was very impressed with the rates they offered. I've looked at the way that they choose to promote other channels and other videos, and I'm satisfied that I'll be getting my money's worth by signing for them. The main reason I signed with Prism Gaming over other networks, because other networks have been in touch with me about possibly signing up with them, and the reason I chose Prism is because they deal almost exclusively in charity. I don't want to go into percentages and stuff like that, but they will get a fair chunk of my revenue, and I think almost all of it goes to a couple of really great charities up in Manchester where the network's based. I'll direct you to their website. You can get all the information on those charities and things like that, but I figured I'm not making huge bank off YouTube. I'm not in that position, and quite frankly I don't know if I'll ever be in that position. So I mean, I can't make a decision on this based on the potential monetary gain that it would give me. So what I wanted to do was find a way that I could promote my channel, get some new followers on, build the Scruffian army, but at the same time still get a decent cut of the revenue, and find a way to contribute on a more sort of charitable level, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Other networks that I looked at didn't do that, or didn't do that to the same extent. So Prism were the guys that I went to. I want to make it perfectly clear that I approached Prism. They did not approach me. I think they followed me on Twitter. I looked at their website, I checked out everything they were about, I crossed the T's, I dotted the I's, I looked at everything. I didn't rush into this decision lightly. If it's not working for me, I think it's a 30-day get out. I think I've got to give them 30 days notice to get out. I'm not tied into a year-long or like a 2-year or whatever contract. And ultimately, the reason that I signed with Prism is obviously the charity, but like I said before, I'm impressed with the way they do things. I love the fact that they do a channel showcase. I love the fact that they offer tips, and there's loads of cool free stuff that they offer. I love the fact that they're not just a gaming channel. They have vloggers, they have people who do makeup tutorials, things like that. All that runs the whole gamut of stuff you see on YouTube. And to me that's important, because although I am a gaming channel, I'm not necessarily a hardcore gaming channel. You know, I don't play your FPS games. I don't play Call of Duty or any of the other sort of MLG stuff. So, you know, I like to think my channel's a bit more for everybody. So, yeah. The major changes that you'll see is this watermark, everything's backwards. This watermark, where is it? It's there. Okay. That's weird. Okay, yeah, right there. And clicking on that in my videos will take you directly to Prism Gaming's website. And yeah, that is the only real change. You might see the occasional bit of PG UK branding on the channel, on the videos, yada yada yada. But the content itself will not be affected. And I think it's important that I say that, because there have been one or two changes that I hadn't foreseen when it comes to the videos. And I'm going to talk about those in a second. But ultimately, I think this is a good move for me. I think it's great to have Prism on board. They've been fantastic in the whole sign-up process, and yeah, I look forward to working with them, and I look forward to, you know, doing my bit, helping out, and finding new ways to produce cool content for them and for you. Yeah. Welcome, Prism. Next thing I want to talk about is Kingdom Quest. Unfortunately, there is a problem with Kingdom Quest. I had to uninstall and reinstall the server program that you all know about, the Minecraft server stuff that you can download from Mojang. Unfortunately, it was the save that was causing the problem. I didn't think it was initially, but it turns out it is. So I have had to start it again with a completely new world, unfortunately. And this book, I'm choosing to see this as an opportunity rather than an issue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn Kingdom Quest into a creative only series where I just do some nice huge builds. I'm doing Realm of Survivors and Day After Day with all the survival stuff, so I figured why not have a creative series in there as well. I'll still be getting my friends to come and help out as and when I find the time, and they find the time. Everybody's really busy. But I think it's going to make the series better, because we're still going to be exploring. Well, I'm not going to a flat world and just building stuff in it. I'm going to work with the landscape, and I'm going to build stuff that makes sense, you know. I'm going to sort of, oh, I've spawned near a coast, I'll build a fishing town. Oh, I'm off a mountain, maybe I'll build like a beacon or a lighthouse or something like that. And it is all going to be medieval style, because that's the kind of builds that I like. And when I watch videos on YouTube of the Let's Builds, then I find those the most interesting, and they give you the most sort of leeway to work with, because nobody really knew what it all looked like back then. You get to play around with it a little bit, you get to incorporate your own little features into it, and that's what I'm looking forward to doing. So yeah, that's what's going to happen with Kingdom Quest. Don't know exactly when that's going to kick off, because Day After Day is doing really well. A lot of good feedback on that, so I'm going to continue with that on Fridays. And yeah, Kingdom Quest will return, but in a slightly different guise and at a date to be confirmed. There are a couple of other series that I'm looking at doing. Don't want to give too much away at the moment, but one of them is going to be a short Redstone based series. It's going to be little short videos, perhaps involving lists of some sort, possibly. You'll have to see, I think. And the other is returning to something that I started when I launched the channel earlier in the year, early in 2015. I can't speak for some reason. And that's going to be involving retro games, and actually multiplayer retro games, which is going to be a lot of fun. Hoping to get something up this weekend for that, but the series I just recorded had some issues with the microphone, which is something I'm going to touch on in a second, and so I might not be able to use it. If not, I'll just have to find a way to re-record that and get that out to you guys, but that's happening, basically. Speaking of the microphone, I want to get this out there now. I know there's been some audio issues with the videos. My voice has sounded a lot quieter, and I've had some issues regarding processing. The last video that went up, which was the Realm of Survivors video, had an audio issue that actually came in the YouTube processing process. There's nothing to do with me. The video at my end played fine on my computer, and for some reason when I uploaded it, the audio got all screwed up. So I took it down, put it back up, and it works fine now. So go over and watch that, by the way. It's the latest Realm of Survivors Realm of Rebirth video. like I say, I have got a new microphone. It's a Blue Snowball microphone, so it is sort of a condenser mic. It does pick up everything. I'm working on getting an acoustic buffer for it so that I don't pick up sound from all around like I have been. And I'm really, really hoping that will help with my mouse clicks because I know how loud they are. But I'm just going to have to play about with the levels a little bit and see if I can improve things that way. But yeah, technology, eh? It's a beautiful microphone though, and it's going to do everything I need it to do. I just need to fine tune it and get that, like I say, get that acoustic shield, which I believe will be coming at the end of the month. Touch wood. And yeah, everything should sort of pick up by then. Okay, last thing before I go, Evolution of a Warrior. As you know, we finally got a kill in the Hunger Games. God, that took forever. So many quick deaths I didn't even put on the channel. But yeah, we got our kill and we got to deathmatch in 1 or 2 games, which is great. So I'm calling time on that series for now. I'm not saying it won't ever come back because you can always get better at PvP. But I'm going for a more of a broad approach now, and I'm bringing back mini games. So a lot of people have been sort of asking me, where's Master Builder and stuff like that. But that's the answer. That will now replace Evolution of a Warrior on Wednesdays. You will still see things like One in the Quiver and Hunger Games in there because they're all on Mineplex. If you're not familiar with Mineplex, it is a mini game server. They do UHCs, they do survival games, Hunger Games. They do things like death matches. They do capture the flag, all that sort of stuff. But then they do the little mini games like bomb robbers, which is TNT throwing, and draw my thing and stuff like that. You've probably seen those on other people's channels. So I'm going to be doing that on Wednesdays now. It will usually be centered around one game, but probably a few incarnations of it. I'll play a few rounds. And like I used to do with Master Builder. Master Builder, in fact, is going to be the one that goes up tomorrow as I'm putting this out. So, yeah. Minigames are back. Yay! That's about it, guys. So, thanks for watching. I know it's been a long one, but I've had a lot that I wanted to talk about. If you like this vlog, then give it a like, give it a comment, and don't forget to click the little subscribe button at the end of the video. Yeah, PG UK, welcome to the Scruffian Army. Hope they're not too rough for you. And yeah, let's do some good, guys. Let's get the word out there. The Scruffian Army is growing day by day, and we will continue to grow throughout 2016 and beyond. So stay scruffy, you guys. This is Unkempt Minecraft. Signing off.